Welcome to the official AFL Fantasy podcast with the Traders.
G'day with the Traders, I'm Roy, I coach Destroy, and I'm here with Warnie.
Coach of the Warn Dogs.
And Calvin.
Coach of Calvinator.
Calvin, I am super excited because you've been telling me some big things are coming out
You've
of the
got a
West
good
Coast
team here, Calvinator.
Well, we're reviewing a bit of fantasy relevant players from West Coast, Roy.
Hell yeah.
And there are some absolute rippers. Now, I don't want to start with me mate Gaff. I think we'll leave him right to the end.
I reckon.
Because he is very relevant.
Is he? You always think Gaffy's relevant.
Very relevant.
I've got news for you.
We'll start at the top here because there's a couple of boys who, I'm going to say, had solid seasons. And because our boy Witho is the top priced player at $844,000 as a defender after he averaged 95.
From what, 12 games?
No, he was okay. He played 12 games. And he played nine. But, hey, if Hearn goes down, could he be a guy that I could sell you?
Oh, my God. You could.
Calvin, you're not at this point of the season trying to go,
No.
let's hope that someone goes down so you can get the first player you talk about today.
He is the sixth.
Just wish Hearn
What an
retired.
angle to take that early, Calvin.
He is the sixth best defender based on average in the game.
He's not going at 6 on draft day of defenders.
You don't think?
No.
What happens if Hearn goes down?
It's a huge chance then.
Too right he is. After this, though, we're looking into the midfield group of Yeshui and Jakelli. Can I sell you?
Well, look at them. Mid-80 average next to their names.
You're not touching that.
They're better than that, though.
They are better than that, but Shuey, you wouldn't touch Shuey.
No.
He's down all the time.
And Kelly is a massive risk as well.
He is, but he's the one that is, 10 points better than that in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I think so.
Isn't he?
Yep.
Kelly?
Oh, yeah, I think so.
God, you're finished, aren't you?
No. I'm about to give you a player. This guy is actually legit interesting, and I'm talking Liam Duggan.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
As a defender,
Yeah.
I think you could bump him up your draft rankings a little bit. So he averaged 74 at the front half of the season, so before his bye. In the last 7 rounds, he went at 101.
Did he?
He went at 101. In a team that struggled.
Yeah.
I think there's a little bit of meat on the bone there, Roy. And you love a defender that can mark. In those last 7 games, he averaged 9.
Well, that pricked my ears up.
It did. So, look, I don't want to say it's a name. It's a name. It's a draft name. He's got an 83 next to his name. He could be a 90-odd.
Yeah.
I think you could bump him up. He could be a 90-odd. What I won in the last 7, mate.
There's one guy that I am legit interested in that I am waiting for you to mention, and I assume it's coming.
It's coming next, if you want me to say him next. We're talking the yo-yo.
Picker.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. So, straight defender, though, 625. He's priced at an average of 71 because he gets a little bit of a discount there. But he averaged 57 last year. 57!
From 5 games. So that's why he's getting price off his 2021 average, which was down as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's go back to what he did do then. So back in 2018-19, he played all but 1 game.
Yeah.
That's back when the yo-yo was up.
Yeah,
up
big
and
time.
about, because he averaged 105 over those
this
2
is
years.
elite.
105.
So the key here that he's got that defender status.
Yeah.
I know. You can hide him back there.
But
Lessens the risk.
Yeah, 100% does.
He's fit. He's having a pre-season.
That's the thing. All he needs to do is get through that for me.
I agree.
That is just the type of player I lock in.
Could you start him priced at 71?
Yes.
You could.
Yeah.
In defence, yes.
in defence.
625. With every
it's just a
chance that he
bargain.
gets up forward status with that flexibility throughout the year.
You think about Yo when he's up and about, he'll be going straight into the midfield.
You'd think so. But even a halfback role should be all right.
Oh, of course it would
It's
be.
juicy for him.
No, I'm very interested in Yo. If he is fit, that's just a borderline disrespectful
a
price.
good draft one too, because obviously that 57's next to his name.
Launch, yeah.
That's got to go up. You've got to put him up. I don't know. If he's available when people who averaged 80 are being selected, you might as well take a punt there.
Did you put him as your draft slider?
I reckon I did.
I hope you did.
Of course I did. Now, if you're interested in him,
Yeah.
you also got to be interested in Dom Sheets. So he's a straight mid, though.
Yeah.
That's the only thing against him. So he's cheaper. How old do you reckon he is?
He looks older than
Do not be fooled by the baldness. He's 27.
Who? She?
Yes. He's 27.
Far out. He kicked
really?
that goal when he was young then.
Oh, he did.
Grand final.
Oh, that was a good goal.
He played one game last year.
Did he?
One game.
Why?
Oh, I'd written him off because
Got
I
injured.
barely noticed him last year.
Yeah.
That's why, though.
So he gets a
Moved to the retirement home.
27% discount off his 2021 average of 91.
Well, rude not to be
which
interested
prices him down under 70.
Oh.
67.
Look,
Yeah.
that is just, he is the guy that I never pick.
No.
At that price, yada, yada, yada. But he's just guaranteed to be plus 15, 20.
You would think so. So priced at that, you would, yeah. What do you reckon he can be? 85?
Well, he can be that 90 guy, can't
Is
he?
that enough then?
Well,
Is the
85,
question.
85 is 20 unders.
I always say no, dog, but I never end up with a good team. So
80
maybe, yes, it is enough.
He's under 600K.
If you've got everyone just tracking along going up, that many points, is that enough?
I'd want 90.
Probably not. I think I'd want 90. I think
Yeah.
he'd get it.
Well, therefore, he's basically 25 unders, Roy.
Wow.
Are we overthinking this?
Yeah, always do.
Don't be fooled
There
by
is no way he will start in my team, but man, oh man, he deserves to.
He deserves it. I've actually seen him pop up in a couple of teams that have been made up already.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah, so
really? They've recognised
well,
the value.
I'm not the only one who can spot a bargain.
Did you find any other players for the Eagles, Calvo, that tickled your fancy?
Okay,
Go on,
we'll,
do it.
We'll talk about me man Andy Gaff.
Okay, let's go there.
Because we need
You
to.
should have started with him.
Well, I don't want to end with him because I've got a couple more up my sleeve here, right?
Yeah.
Drops off very quick in a moment.
Yeah, okay.
He's priced at $7.19. He turns 31 this year.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's not forget that he went back-to-back 111s.
Yes.
Huge.
Back-to-back 111s. Now,
It's a while ago now.
oh, yeah, it was a fair while.
With
ago.
all due respect, looked a bit fitter.
Okay.
When
Yeah.
he was doing one.
And he had an erect head.
Okay, we'll talk
That
about that
helped.
erect head in a second
That
because I know what causes
Have
it.
you got some stats?
Oh, yeah, I do.
You've done some
Okay, so
experimenting.
so back-to-back 111s. So in my head, I'm like, yeah, okay, well, that's what he can average.
Yeah.
No, he didn't. He dropped down to 81 last
81.
year. 81. So that average of 111 from a few years back, he did not go over 110 once last year. Not once. He averaged that many times before, and he can't
Good
even
stat.
get over it.
Averaged it.
Is that
and he
just
didn't
because
reach it.
West Coast was so awful?
Yes.
And this is probably the other side of it.
Yeah.
Do West Coast improve?
Here
Yes.
you go.
Oh,
Here you
okay.
go. Got a stat on that.
Right.
In 2021, he averaged 26 points more in games when West Coast won.
Yeah, so they're not going to win a heap more, but they're going to be better.
They didn't win many. And Gaff, when they're losing, it's on the side.
It is.
Oh,
It
turns
just
into
becomes such a hard slog out there.
turns
doesn't
into
it?
Eeyore. Oh, I'm not very happy out
No,
here.
he does. Yeah.
So I just think there's a little bit of meat on the bone.
There
There is.
Like,
And you know what?
that's a late draft.
It is a late draft.
If you somehow are rounding out your midfield, with Gaffy reasonably late, you would be hopeful of 15 points upside on that.
I'm going to be dropping from our keeper league.
Are you?
Well, I
That's
think so.
understandable too, having such a good team like you do.
Oh, yes. Couple of extra names here, Roy. Can I interest you in Oscar Allen?
No.
Okay. I'll tell you why, though. So he gets a massive discount, because he didn't actually play last year. Okay, so his price is a forward, 358.
Injury or ability?
He's priced at a rookie price, basically, of an average of 41.
Right.
The year before that, he was a 58.
Oh, look
Little
out.
bit, yeah. So, no, it's not. But there's a massive guy to talk about because he had a big discount.
Yeah.
But that's it. Campbell Chester, though.
Yeah, no,
this is the guy that we all need.
This is probably who you should have led with.
No. It's not about
$200,000.
If I started with this, no one would be listening.
I think you're right, Doc.
So you
Oh,
got
no, that's a good point.
Yeah, you got to
You
save
made
your
him
good
hang
stuff
round.
to the end.
Yeah, good point.
Right.
So pick number 14 back in the 2021 draft. He's 19 now. He's actually 64K cheaper than what he was last year.
Oh, I like that.
Injured in the pre-season, bit of an ank. So he is bargain basement defender mid 200K.
Too easy.
He sits on our bench right now and he's just going to be
You've
juicy.
just made it
He will
too
be in the
easy.
AFL record team, that's for sure.
He will.
He will be.
Lock
He'll
and
be there.
load him.
Think-
God, that saves me one job.
Elijah Hewitt's probably the rookie that most likely will play for them. So midfielder, 274K. Pick number 14. Average 77 in the under-18 championships. He's a player that they reckon will be there round one. But obviously that inflated price makes it a little bit tricky.
Oh, well, that was all right, mate.
Yeah, it's not too bad. But out of those guys there, as far as classic go, Chess is the only guy that we're interested in.
No, I'm interested in Yo.
Are you really? But it's got to be
defender status.
Yeah.
And it must
And
be
fit.
a successful pre-season.
100%.
Yeah.
Any
But that's any
interruption
player.
Yes.
with him, it's even. Do you not think an injury, even if it's a little hiccup in the preseason, is a bit bigger with him than others?
Especially if it's related to his, whatever it was it groin?
It's groin and back.
Yeah.
It's a bit of everything.
Oh, yeah, that's not good.
What happens?
chasing.
What happens if they give him a game rest and they say, "Oh, it's just a rest. He's fine, but it's a rest."
Trade.
Is that a concern?
No, I'd be tricked.
Do you reckon?
Enough by then?
They'd fool you enough.
Yeah.
What's that? Like as in the
If he
preseason?
did
Yeah.
the whole preseason and then rested when?
Oh, like just towards the end of the final games.
Of the preseason?
Yeah.
They're pretty much only playing one game.
Yeah, so that'll hurt him.
Yeah, he can't rest that.
Nah.
Are you
They
slightly
do have
interested?
another opportunity to play like a scratchy match, but it's like very much scratch match, I think.
Have you put a line through Dom Sheed with an average? He's priced at 67.
No, not a line through.
No,
it's
okay.
rude. It's disrespectful
Yeah.
too because he's so far underpriced
He's a 90 when
based
fit.
on what he can do. Yeah.
It's a draft watch for me.
Yeah, 100%.
It's hard to find a spot in your team for a dude that price,
yeah.
but he deserves a thought.
And hopefully Nick Nat gets back this year. He only played 8 games last year, so he actually gets a small discount.
Yeah.
But that's off his big 85 he had back in 21. So hopefully he's back because they actually played without a ruck. Remember they were using Jamo?
Yeah.
7-point Jamo?
Oh, 7-point
7-point Jamo. So that'll help him out if Nick Nat's back as well.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
There we go. West Coast. Good work, Calvinator.
Thank you.
You did make it.
Yeah, he made it.
Only just.
To 12
Said
minutes.
he'd never make it.
Good work. You can catch all of our content at afl.com.au/fantasy. Subscribe to the podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to podcasts. We'll see you for the next one.